Everyone, take a look at my face real quick because I haven't been this bald in a long time. And I don't mean just in terms of like my hair. I'm talking about my facial hair because recently I did feel like a hairy, ugly monster. And not to say that if you are someone who has facial hair, you are a hairy monster. I'm just saying that's how I felt personally. How are you? How do you feel as a hairy monster?
Well, that's rude. I feel fine.
See, so you don't feel the monstrous aspect.
No, mostly because I'm fine with it now. When I was younger, I used to hate it.
You hated being a hairy monster?
I was like,
you did used to shave a lot when we were younger.
Yes.
You
and
were
also
bald,
like I hated wearing shorts because of my hairy legs.
And that's why your legs are so pale now.
Yeah. Because I decided not to wear.
Everyone, we need to even out our tans this summer. This summer, we're going to have our nipples out. We're going to have our bellies out. We're going to have our armpits out. Everything's going to be out. We're going to
be in Speedos.
We're going to be in thongs, banana hammocks. We're going to have cheeks out. Even if you have,
suns out, guns out, cheeks out.
Maybe if you
lips
have...
out.
Who knows? Maybe if you have a little bit of acne, we'll use some Stridex, some Noxzema. But
some chlorine on your face.
Right now, the agenda is we're going to be butt naked this summer. And I want to be in the lazy river. I want to maybe not travel, but go a little bit outside of what Universal. I usually do. Oh, we may or may not go to Universal.
Well, I need a yes or a no.
Sister,
I don't need a non-committal.
Sister.
Let's go.
Well,
let's go.
I'm always saying.
I can't do an uncommittal. Let's go.
You don't want me to be Mario?
Yeah.
We have had both of us. I feel like have had a lot happen since
I can't
our
talk
previous
about
episode.
Mine officially.
You can't talk about yours officially until your stuff
until it's official.
Until it's official, exactly. But that's fine. We can save that for next time because we'll also talk about the drag show that we're going to tonight, which is going to be really fun. I'm excited about that.
Is it a drag show or is it a comedy show that happens to be by a drag artist?
It's at the Improv, so it's probably more comedy than whatever. But I'm excited because
ping pong's coming out of someone's butt.
Ping pong. Oh my god! I recently heard that somewhere in Thailand they also have
lady boys.
They have ping pong shows.
Yeah, by lady boys,
but by people who are just ladies, and they shoot. And sometimes they put goldfish that then shoot out the ping pong from their hole.
Wait. The goldfish are shooting the ping pongs from the holes? The
goldfish are shooting the ping pongs from the holes.
Wow, that's kind of...
Now, that's another level of talent.
I was going to say, okay.
Animal abuse aside, let's put that... We're not going to think about that for a second.
I was going to say, let's take
talent.
Let's take out the bad ethics out of it. The unethical
obvious,
part of it.
Yeah, the obvious sour part about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, ladies doing this is unmagical, but now that you said that the goldfish are involved, that's pretty magical.
And then sometimes the goldfish does get shot out. What would be cool is if the other lady caught it. Oh. But and
they're like playing
and they go back and forth.
Wow.
Okay, guys, we might have to go to Thailand. What I want to do eventually for the channel, and maybe we can do this, but
Thailand?
Sure, we'll go to Thailand. I have my passport.
Do you not have a passport?
I have my passport.
Is it expired?
No, it doesn't expire for 3 more years. But what does expire is my debit card and my ID. And I do have to get a new ID picture because I guess I'm just too fucking old now. Because this has happened more than once.
This is why I need to go to the DMV next Friday.
Yeah, they like look at my thing and they're like, they give me an eyebrow and I'm like, bitch, I have the same face. I just have more piercings and my glasses are bigger. And if I take off my glasses, it's the same fucking face. I also forgot to change my glasses into my professional ones, but it's okay. But this fits the vibe.
I remember this one time I was at the airport and I gave the guy my license. And in my picture, I have...
And is it the old one? You have no glasses.
This was like in college.
Oh, yeah. So you look relatively the same.
At the airport, I had my glasses on because who wants to wear glasses at 5 a.m. at the airport? Like, I mean, contacts.
Yeah.
At 5 a.m.
Not unless you're... a model or something.
Especially if you're hungover.
Oh, this was during your drinking days. Yeah.
So I was extremely hungover. So you're like, fucking put the glasses on. So the guy looks at my picture and then he's like, he looks at the picture, looks at me, can't tell it's me. And then I go like, do you want me to remove my glasses, you dipshit?
Did you really say that?
I was very short that day.
Oh my goodness, Sergio. They could have detained you. They could have molested you for that.
Well.
Maybe he wanted it. I'm trying to one-hand
He's like, no, here it is.
So recently...
So I kind of intimidated to not for him not to do his job.
You big dogged him.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Woof.
Well, no.
I need to talk about something that happened to me recently.
Okay, talk about it while I try to open my ginger ale.
Actually, I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast or not a while ago, but it's weird that it's happened to me twice.
Twice.
This year.
I'm scared.
So I went to a bar.
Yes.
With a couple of friends. Mm-hmm. I don't like to
that aren't me, by the way.
I don't like to kink
I wasn't
shame.
invited.
Well, these are like my white people friends who are also like work adjacent. You will find them
They're
annoying.
Colleagues.
No, but they don't work with me. They're just like we're in the same industry.
Colleagues. Continue.
Oh yeah, they're my peers, right?
Continue.
Yeah. So we happen to be at this bar. These people come up who are into a particular lifestyle.
I'm scared. Okay, wait.
Gear lifestyle.
Okay.
In the shape of a collar and hood.
Oh no.
It's not a furry, it's a pup.
Ugh.
But one of them was talking about how
leather, not hair.
Well, I think they could be hairy.
Oh, I mean in terms of like furries versus like pup play.
Oh yeah.
In the realm of that's the major difference. There's
no like decorative hair on these people.
No suits.
No suits. One of them was talking about how one of them with their pup was in jail, but they were shouting about it, and it clearly wanted attention. And it just was really awkward because they like sat right next to our table. They could have gone anywhere else because they could literally be sat anywhere. And they decided to sit right next to us and talk about this so loudly that our conversation stopped so we can listen. And then we're like, we don't like this. Let's go back.
We're going to go sit somewhere else.
Yeah.
And talking about people who want, like, it's like they want their conversation to be heard.
Yeah.
We were at Chili's the other day, me and John. And
wow. Did not get invited to Chili's. And you still have the audacity to complain?
Complain about what?
That you weren't invited to my outing?
Whatever. I'm asleep by the time.
Maybe I want some Tennessee hot Nashville mozzarella sticks.
You want a triple dipper? It was like towards the end of our meal, and it was okay. It wasn't funny, but it was funny. John left his wallet at the house,
so you couldn't afford to pay. So he had to work.
So he had to go do the dishes in the back and service the cooks.
The never-ending salsa pot.
Never-ending pot of salsa. I don't know. I only saw one man, and John said that he was also with another older lady that could have been his mom or his aunt or his friend or whatever.
Or lover.
And he was just talking about...
John is very narrow-minded.
He was talking about his camping trip or whatever. And mind you, we heard like every single detail of the itinerary. Really? They were like, yeah, there's like 10 to 11 of us. And so it's going to be a lot. And, you know... It's for so-and-so's birthday. And so for her birthday every year, they like to go hiking and camping. And mind you...
Why would you invite 8 other people with you?
All of you are adults, by the way. This man...
Are they having an orgy out there?
Not to be ageist, but he looked a lot older than John and I. And it's just like, first of all, I understand because also we're in the South. Some of us... I know how to control my inside voice. Some people don't have that particular talent or mindfulness.
What are you trying to say about me?
You read between the lines, bitch. I just don't understand where it comes from. And you think that like we would all be on the same page, but apparently not. I just shut the fuck up. Be quiet. Who cares? Who cares?
Okay, but also I want to go back to this.
Yeah.
What grown people decide to make a group outing as a camping trip, especially that big of a group?
Yeah, that's a lot of logistics.
I feel like that's like a thing you do with like, you and 2 other friends.
He said they were like driving and then picking up somebody or like flying or whatever. I'm like, that's too much. That's also, I feel like that's a lot to ask of your friends.
Yeah. Unless you're going to fuck out there with 8 other people.
I don't know about that. That doesn't have to. Again, this person could have been Caucasian. To me, he looked Hispanic. I would assume these are Caucasian American activities. I don't really understand.
We would never do anything like that.
The thing is, like the other day, like of course it would be like a small group of friends. I'm not asking my closest 10 people I know
to go with you. Yeah.
Because first of all, I don't even know these bitches like camping or hiking.
Well, not only that, but
second of all, in this weather.
Oh my god! But not only that, but like my mind instantly goes like, why would you take all your closest friends out there? Are
you gonna shoot them?
Well,
like I'm scared.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say like
yearly. That's
a lot. What if there's a bear and they're all your close friends. Then when you come back, you have no more close friends.
They're all gone.
You at least want to sacrifice a couple of them, but not all of them.
All 10 of your closest friends are dead now because of you.
And you have to upgrade because you're
selfish.
To close friends.
Yeah, and now you don't have.
You might not even like them that much.
That's true. You don't know.
Fuck.
I feel like this.
Don't never take me out to the woods because I know what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna shoot you.
You're gonna fuck me and then you're gonna shoot me.
I'm not doing the fucking. I definitely was thinking the other day because it was one of the few days this week that the weather was nice, and I was like, you know what, this is kind of like
what
outdoorsy.
Day?
I think it was maybe Monday.
There was
Tuesday.
not one day in this week that it was.
There was
nice
one day
weather.
the weather was nice.
I disagree with you. It's either been too hot and then it was too fucking humid.
You live like 10-ish minutes away from me.
Okay, but when you say that, you act like we live in different biodomes. We literally live in the same bio.
But the thing is, it's so bizarre with Dallas specifically, right?
I disagree.
No. Listen to me.
You disagree. I disagree.
You can disagree with everyone, but I'm correct because I go between different fucking areas because I have to take public transportation. So I have more merit to my fucking argument.
Next thing you're going to say you're a world traveler because you stop all over all the neighborhoods in Dallas.
I did have to do that. Oh, I do have good news recently because I don't know. I know I told you, but I don't know if
abortion. That's not good news.
I was never pregnant, and it would be good news if I had to get an abortion, guys. Imagine me as a mother. Okay, I could be a good mother.
Me as a mother,
but me, this person, fuck no, who got denied an Apple credit card.
You know who's a bad mother?
Who, you?
Rosalina.
Her children. We did see that recently. But let me go backwards.
Yes, sir. I'm just,
two arguments.
Yeah.
2 points previously.
You being a world traveler in Dallas.
Me being a Dallas traveler. When it's raining really badly in downtown, it's only sprinkling in uptown. But then when you come back to East Dallas, there's no rain.
No, I disagree.
This happened to me yesterday.
How are you going to say uptown and downtown is different from Dallas? It's all the same thing.
East Dallas, the neighborhood.
It's the same thing.
It's the same area, but not the same zip
Dallas.
code.
Literally a minute away is uptown, and literally 1 minute away from that is downtown. We're all in the same area.
It's not the same area. Uptown and downtown, it is only like a mile difference, which is 15-minute walk max. But yesterday when I was waiting for my fucking bus in downtown, it started sprinkling. And then as we were traveling from downtown to East Dallas by SMU Mockingbird, the rain got heavy as fuck. And I was like, fuck, I have to wait in the fucking rain now.
I don't believe
the rain completely dissipated and it was just gray.
Why does your cartoon character on your sticker look like a Powerpuff Girl?
It does. Maybe that was the motif he was going for when he designed it.
It kind of does look like a Powerpuff.
I'll do a quick shout out. My friend designed the sticker, the Hammer Horse, on Ko-Fi. You can purchase one available. It's of Magnus Hammersmith, if anybody cares. That's my.
Do you want to say the
husband.
price of it?
$2.
Okay.
$2-3.
Do you want to give it their handle?
I did already.
Can you say it one more time? Because I obviously was not paying attention.
The Hammer Horse on Twitter, Tumblr, and you can purchase on his Ko-Fi.
Twitter, Tumblr? Mm-hmm. Who in the hell's on Tumblr?
Me. I still have a Tumblr. Recently, they did do like a weird hashtag thingy. I forget what it was, but it was basically that the people who reblog your post can get separate traction on it now, which makes it its own post, which takes away traction from the original post.
I don't really like
Yes,
that.
it was very bizarre. And it was also for a good win on people who, on user side, is that they removed that part. It was only out for like a day and a half, and then
so there was a ton of backlash.
There was everybody was mad. It was so crazy too because people who write like a lot of fanfic, it's basically really bad if you were an artist or writer of any kind.
Well, yeah, because you're not technically owning your intellectual property anymore. Someone could just make money off of your own ideas.
Well, it was also more so that like someone who like reblogged it and said, "Oh, this is really cool," that would get all of the attention versus it going to your original post. Yeah. We also did see the Mario movie yesterday. Why was yesterday so fucking humid and hot and nasty and disgusting? And then this morning I wake up and I have a bajillion things. I didn't really do a lot of things, but
it was not hot this morning.
No. I was gonna say it was cold and rainy.
Yeah.
Cold and rainy, and I fucking walked. I couldn't find my wiener jacket, which is my double layer jacket.
Your wiener jacket?
Yes, you've seen it before.
But why did you call it the wiener jacket?
It's the Wiener Schnitzel jacket. It's my wiener jacket.
Oh, it's branded by Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel.
I don't think I paid attention to it.
It's a black and gray jacket, but the logo is really small on the breast.
Okay, I don't think I've noticed.
I couldn't find my wiener jacket because when I was outside, and it was still raining.
Probably.
I didn't. You know where I did leave my tripod though?
Where?
I think I know exactly for a fact where I left it. I think I left it at a coffee shop near Uptown, actually.
Oh, you did tell me this.
Yes, I believe it's there, and I'm sure somebody grabbed it and took it. I'm pretty sure it's gone forever now. And it's no longer there, but it's gone.
It's in someone's pile of tripods.
I hope the tripod
specifically only take
tripods. I hope whoever has my tripod is having a good time. I do like this one. I just wish it was a little bit smaller because I feel like an asshole if I were to like go outside and vlog with it. But when do I go outside ever?
But also like the whole point of vlogging is that you're also an ass. You look like an asshole.
You look like an asshole.
There's no way to not make yourself look like an asshole.
And the one time I did go outside and vlogged in Dallas.
Did it make you feel bad?
No, I almost got run over by a car.
See? Asshole behavior. Pay attention to your surroundings.
I was.
The driver's not at fault.
The driver is. Also, pedestrian rights. Let me continue I've just pedestrian rights.
And Texas, there's no such thing.
In Texas, unfortunately. What was my rant about I don't even remember.
You just want to rant.
Oh, okay. Also, so much. Jesus Christ. So many things have happened.
Let's not use his name in vain on this weekend, please.
Lucifer Sayin.
Well, let's not mention him either. Because he technically won on the weekend.
So many things have happened. So let's do a little bit of news.
What news do you have? Are we talking about pop culture news?
We're just talking about local news.
What's happened
there
locally?
was a bomb threat at North Park Mall on the on the 25th.
Can I just say something?
Say something.
In this time of day, there's a bomb threat. Let's just let it happen.
No, you don't want people to die. Sergio said, "Fuck people, fuck everyone in North Park Mall." I didn't say that. We haven't gone in a while though.
We're just like too soft now.
Call it more bomb threats, actually. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck everything. Whatever. Fuck the world. Fuck Texas also. I wanted to say that earlier. Everything has just been pissing me off.
I love Texas.
I didn't take my medication today either, guys, so I apologize for that. I may be a little bit more irate than normal, but I feel like I'm always...
Are you always like this, though?
Why would you say that to me? Also, I will say this as I do also have some wins, but continuing in my small local news bit.
But your bomb threats.
My bomb threats. The small IKEA has opened at Park Lane.
Have you been?
No, but I do want to go. You haven't gone yet? We should go. I've been telling John since it opened that we want to go. But it caters more to apartment living.
Right.
There is a dining area, and a lot of the furniture is pre-built, ready to go to your house.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's not a lot of showrooms, and there's not like the big warehouse part. I assume
there was not going to be like a
but
huge
it is a lot of like
situation.
Things that are for people who live in the area because there is a lot of apartments on top and near Park Lane, which I thought was really cool. And then my third last bit, which I think made me laugh really hard, and maybe it was deserved. Because I will also lead into this because I did have some shenanigans in downtown yesterday. Because guess what? In my good news section for Cecilia wins of the week is that I finally have a second job again. Downside, it is for the devil, but we win some, we lose some.
Cecilia sold this soul to a corporate.
Whatever soul I had is gonna be taken by the IRS. So. The rest can go to this company.
Is it true they want to distance themselves from their logo?
I don't. The company?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised because when you think about it, right? As in terms of branding, when you think about all the cups that have come out recently,
I just think about the color.
Besides the teddy bear, a lot of them will feature the logo minimally, or will just have the name of the company on the side, which is very interesting. So that may be a thing that's coming soon. I wouldn't be surprised.
Minimalism just fucking sucks with their advertising, though.
Well, it's also like think about these new CEOs; they don't even think about branding anymore.
That's true.
I feel like, especially, I guess as a millennial or whatever, branding is very important to me because it's what catches my eye visually, or like brands you grew up with. Besides the point,
yeah.
Someone in downtown and. The people in downtown, of course, reckless, a bunch of nonsense. There's always some bullshit happening downtown. If you follow him on Instagram at all, there was a random guy was singing live in the AT&T Discovery District. His vocals were good. His name was like Rivian Raleigh, I believe. I didn't want to record it too long because not many people were clapping or paying attention to him. But
you should have booed at him.
No, that's you would have booed at him. He had excellent vocals. Shout at him.
I would have said I could do better, and I would have taken his guitar from him and started singing.
He was just singing. He wasn't doing any instruments. Wow. The silence spoke louder than the words he was speaking.
So what was he singing to?
The backtrack. Like it was like a karaoke, you know? Where it's just like you're just fucking singing. I don't know. What the fuck am I saying?
That's not talent.
He's singing. He's a singer.
On a backtrack, anyone can do that.
What do you mean?
The kids on Kids Bop do that.
Well, the kids, that doesn't mean that they're good. Anyway, I think the man was very talented. He didn't even... You saw my story, right? I thought it was good. I didn't get the whole thing.
Do you know how many stories I watch per day? Do you know how many of them I know what's going on?
Mr. Instagrammer, goddamn, whatever. He doesn't even post often, but he's talking about Instagram stories. Whatever.
I want to give a family update but go on your thing.
Let me continue my last bit before
this update came from Instagram stories.
Oh my fucking god! Of course, it came to Instagram stories. Hot goss coming to you from Sergio's Instagram stories. In downtown, it is the Wild West, and a lot of people who ride the electric scooters and now electric bikes and other
or the electric unicycles because they're back. Apparently,
they are. All those dinglings, all those contraptions don't follow traffic laws.
No, they don't.
Ride on sidewalks. They ride in the middle of the road. They run red lights. They are always in accidents or close to getting in accidents.
To be honest, bikes go on the street.
They should. In downtown, people do and don't. It just depends on how heavy traffic is.
Gotcha.
I haven't seen people bike in downtown a lot. People in our area bike a lot, and they are very annoying about it. Mm-hmm. I do want to run them over if I'm in a vehicle, even though I don't have a license. But that's besides the point.
Why you don't have a license?
Why
would it matter if you had a license? You don't even have a vehicle to use to ram them.
Well,
you gotta have both the license. And
I know several people who are unlicensed and have a car. I am not one of them.
Can you even afford a car?
We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about if I could afford the payment or not. Getting me $100 junker and running that bitch up the highway.
You're gonna be like,
it's gonna fall apart.
Air a lot more.
Absolutely, it's gonna be a gas
for the 5 minutes of runs.
Yeah, and then it breaks down in the middle of nowhere, and then I get just blows up like a cartoon.
Up at North Park.
Specifically at North Park. They don't do that. They are ridiculous. And recently, I believe it was over this past weekend or during this week sometime, a dart bus had ran over the rider who was riding an electric scooter who passed the red light. And I think, okay, this is funny and it's not funny. I hope the man is alive. I don't know whether or not he sustained injuries or if he perished. And was stuck underneath the bus. And his feet were sticking out like the Wicked Witch of the West from...
I was about to say, so like a cartoon character?
Like a cartoon character. Literally, his feet were out like this. And was it deserved? I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Please.
Yeah, most likely.
Follow the fucking traffic laws.
That's the other thing. How many years do you think we're away from lime? Instead of having scooters and bikes, they're going to release go-karts.
They already drive those in downtown.
The go-karts?
Not the specific ones that have like the metal on them, but similar ones that have like fucking rainbow neon LED lights. Ugh. And can have up to 4 people in them. You rent them by whoever. I don't know. I don't even know where they're getting them from because like I take the bus pretty much all around downtown and through like the neighboring hoods of like Uptown and Oaklawn and
You're in that area enough to see those.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, first of all, where the fuck are these coming from? Second of all, why do you want to be the most obnoxious motherfucker? And all they do is drive around downtown. They don't even go anywhere.
Sure. They don't go anywhere else.
When I worked at the cafe in downtown, I would see at least 2 or 3 of them every single weekend. Besides like the T trolley and like the JFK tours, and it's just like, go JFK somewhere. Tours. Yes, the JFK tour trolleys passes by all the time, and I'm like, you know what? Why not?
There's someone with their head blown out.
You see how I didn't laugh? How that wasn't funny?
I think it's hilarious.
What hot goss did you find out from your Instagram stories? Because obviously you weren't paying attention to mine.
I was paying attention to yours. Someone got run over, and I think it's hilarious.
I didn't put that on my story though.
But I'm finding that out now. Anyway, so yesterday I was on Instagram in the morning, or maybe it was Thursday.
He wasn't working. He was paying attention to Instagram.
It was like 7 a.m. It's not work time.
I'm working at that time.
Well, not me. I start at 8:30 promptly, unlike some people in the office.
Promptly. Excuse me.
So I saw one of my cousin,
Yes.
one of my cousins that I don't like, the ones we talk about a lot.
Yes.
They took a picture at the Hobby Airport. So I was like, weird. And these people can't afford to travel.
Oh.
So I was making fun. I brought it up in conversation with my mom.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, oh yeah, they're going to Costa Rica. And I was like, why? To find new wives?
Oh.
Because, they're related. And the other one likes.
Yes.
So she's like, nah, it's only a 3-day trip. And I was like, enough time to find a new wife.
Enough time to find a new person to bring back to the U.S.
Yes. And yeah. That's a hot goss. And I've committed to myself in my mind. That's why they went. So the brothers are getting a pair of sisters.
Oh. Not them being related. Twins is
Well, they're not twins, but
I know. I hope these next mail order brides respectfully
decline.
And if they do bring back women, I hope they are as deranged
as the last one,
even more so than the previous one, because it's just like it's completely disrespectful to, first of all, to the women, and then to go back to the same country.
Well, no. The first one was Colombia, but we're the country starts with a C.
Yeah, there's some coincidences there. I know, that's very bizarre. Also, it's just I hate men. What's wrong with them? Straight men.
I just want to say these two people are fucking losers.
Hobbyless
and they
behavior.
will always be fucking losers, no matter what they do in their lives.
Tell them.
And if they hear this is what I think about you guys.
That's true.
I've put the line in the sand. I've drawn the line on the sand. The line
in the sand, the boundary, the grenade has been tossed with the ring pulled. Do you want to know what other nonsense has happened to me?
Sure, tell me.
I wrote a list of it, and it literally all happened yesterday.
Oh, boy.
And it was so bizarre.
It all happened to you yesterday?
It all happened to me yesterday.
Before we go through your obnoxious list.
It's only three things.
Oh, okay. We could go through this, and then we need to talk about the Super Mario movie.
We did see the Super Mario movie yesterday.
Because
you have thoughts and feelings.
I have thoughts and feelings, but I also have a thought about what was in the box. That wasn't in the box.
The box?
The gift.
The umbrella?
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a gun.
What? In what fucking game does Princess Peach have a gun?
I thought it would have been funny if it was a gun. What if he gave her a shotgun?
As opposed to what?
A shotgun.
Oh my god! If it would have been like a golf club.
Do you not think that Chris Pratt would not give his wife a gun?
Chris Pratt and Mario the plumber
are literally the same character.
Are two different characters.
They're literally the same person.
They are not the same person.
We need to debate this once we get to the movie, but I'll tell you why they're the
same
same person.
God. Okay. Anyways, I had my orientation yesterday, starting a new job. Woo!
Are you ready to be legendary?
Oh my God.
See, I do pay attention to your stories.
Orientation is always so interesting to me because it really tells you, one, it tells you a lot about the company's value. Yeah. Because I also did do one for Central Market, and they are very
different.
When it comes to Central Market, because again, like I have worked for a variety of grocery stores,
yes.
Bougie grocery stores. Central Market is so far up their own ass. I don't know how they're breathing. Like it is.
Remind me, Central Market is a Kroger property or
an HEB property?
HEB,
yes, they're very bougie, and again, it's much like the market streets under United Supermarkets where they cater to a specific demographic, which is why you'll only see Central Markets in certain zip codes within the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Or in the Houston area.
Oh, I didn't know they had them in
Central
Houston.
Markets in Houston.
Shout out Central Market because I do like their jalapeno cheddar sourdough and their chicken salad. But other than that, fuck Central Market.
Do they put raisins in chicken salad?
They do not.
Oh, thank God.
It is delicious, yummies. It does have celeries.
Well, all chicken salad has celery.
Not the one that I make for John because he doesn't like celery.
Well, John's knitting celery.
John's a big celery hater, and I have beef with that personally.
I particularly don't like celery too, but
it's good for you.
It is good for you. It's
bitter.
Hydrating.
Yeah.
But what I do is when I do chicken salad, I finally chop it. So it's not like I can.
Yeah. You're not getting chunks of it. That bitter taste. So I was in downtown. And I had some extra time on my hand, and I was like, you know what? Let me have my own adventure, get into some shenanigans, and shenanigans were had. I decided to go to the library after
the bar or the actual place
orientation. The library.
But there's actually a bar here called the library.
Why would I go to a bar at 12 in the afternoon? I'm not alcoholic.
I don't know if you have a problem or not.
I'm not alcoholic.
Do you need help?
No. Also, I don't have any money to go out to drink like that anyway.
Hey, alcoholics find a way.
Yeah, I'm not selling nothing on the streets, girl. I don't got nothing on me. Don't ask me for anything. Because I was looking for the specific book that's called The Secret Diary of Laura Palmer, which is like a kind of like extra background from Twin Peaks.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I looked it up, you can't like get it transferred to different branch locations because it's
conspiracy.
Well, it's funny too, but apparently this happens to a lot of books, but I thought it was really funny that it specifically happened. This one, because it was also like, it's tangentially related to David Lynch. And, as of his passing, I was like, this is...
Oh, that's so sad.
I know.
We
and
really
also,
lost a visionary.
Even sadder, his estate opened up a lot of things for sale and for auction to go back to the David Lynch Foundation, which also helps fund projects and like that by other artists. I didn't get that one fucking thing because I didn't have any fucking money at the time. So I couldn't even get like a piece of his estate or from his life because I was broke as fuck.
You could have told someone and go like, "Hey, would you mind buying this?" And
I could have
lay away for me.
Apparently, they're gonna keep like releasing things. I hope ? I haven't looked at the Twitter in a while. A lot of people, some. Again, it was very divisive among fans because it's like, why are you selling his things? But then another part of them were like, it's not going to be as accessible to everybody because not everybody has thousands of dollars to be able to purchase his works.
Yeah, but also like David Lynch stuff is already like very niche.
Yes, very niche.
Like the normal people who like intake a lot of his media won't understand it. So I understand why selling it will be the best option.
Yeah, absolutely. Because the money goes back to the estate and is going to people who are going to continue to celebrate his work and who share his vision. And then also what the estate did is that half of the items or some of the remaining items are going to be put up as buy now and set at a certain price. So you don't have to like compete with people. Okay. You're still competing, but you're not going to have to fork over $1,000.
Yeah. You could just straight up buy it if you have that amount of money. Exactly.
So someone bought it was like an unused condom kit that David had put together. And so they have like a little thing like signed from him and then it says like use it or lose it. And the condom has a weird pattern on it.
The best Dave Lynch.
That's so fucking cool.
If I had the money, I would have bought it.
Absolutely. And he only got it for I think $10, $20.
Oh, that's great.
So that's a steal also. And again, it's like that's who I would want it to go to.
That's so David Lynch too.
Absolutely. So I'm looking for this book and I go to the first floor and I talk to the lady and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to find this book, but I can't
find it.
Not that I can't find it. I can't borrow it and get it sent to my branch. And she looks it up. She's okay, it's limited access. And the reason why it's limited access is because it's like they also only have one copy of this book in all the branches of this big ass DFW area because it was also one of the so apparently it's rare. Not many copies of it were made because it's the original one of the original run that was made.
It's your first edition published.
Yeah, it's one of the first editions of the book. And I don't know. I think there was other editions.
I'm surprised that DFW Library has the first edition.
Well, here's the thing. They don't anymore. I go to the fourth floor because they're like, okay, go to the fourth floor and see if they have it. And if they do have it, it's up to their discretion of whether or not they can lend it to you. And I was like, okay. So I give her the information because she wrote down the ESBN or number, the code. And then I go to talk to them and they're like, okay, well, let's go see where this book is. And she spends 5-10 minutes. I'm digging in my butt, looking at my phone, looking at the books. It's poetry book month. So read some poetry, buy some poetry, whatever.
I hate poetry.
I love poetry. I'm literally, I'll share this sentiment in a little bit too. I just need to remember. Put a pin in it. She comes back 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, and she's like, well, I can't find it, but it's considered nonfiction, so the third floor might have it. So I'm going to write...
How is it considered nonfiction?
So the fourth floor is fine arts, and then the third floor is fiction.
Oh.
But technically... it's filed under references because it's associated with David Lynch because I think he wrote it. So that was bizarre already. So they send. I go to the third floor. I feel like
this is a whole David Lynch.
It feels very Lynchian in the experience, which is why I'm sharing it because I'm like, oh, this is so silly. And so I'm like, okay, thank you. I'll go down to the third floor. So I get back my little scrap of paper. I head to the third floor, and then they're like, hey, and it's obviously 2 gay men. And I'm like,
You don't want to do the voices or mannerisms?
Guys, I'm ally. even though I literally told Sergio in the car that some gay people were pissing me off at work. But it's fine. Shout out LGBT.
Mi gente LGBT.
Mi gente homosexual. I go up to these two gentlemen and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to find this book, Secret
Were
Diary.
they somehow conjoined to the hip?
No, they were not. One of them was on the left. He was a ginger, had glasses. And then the one on the right had like his little hair smoothed back like Superman and had his little plaid button up. They're both very nice. Shout out both of them. And I'm like, hey, I'm trying to find Secret Diary of Laura Palmer, but the fourth floor doesn't have it. And the first floor told me, to come to the fourth floor, but they didn't have it. So I'm here at the third floor. And they're like, okay, let me go see if we have it. And then the other guy gives him the little archive number and he goes, looks for it. 10, 15 minutes I'm waiting.
Oh, so you waited for a while.
I've been waiting for a while and I'm like reading the poetry books because they all have them on display. On the fourth floor, they had some Ukrainian art featured. And so I was looking at all those things. There was a lot of cool stuff to look at and read, which was awesome. And then the other librarian is like, okay, well, he's looking, let me like go check with like the current displays. Maybe someone left it there. It wasn't in the current displays. And then the guy eventually comes back after what feels like forever. And he's like, it's not there, but it could be, we don't, they're at this point, they're like, we don't fucking know where it is. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just like, what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah.
And while I'm thinking, they're like, you know what? It says someone checked this back in 2017. And the only time it's been checked out was in 2017.
Whoa.
And it was by one of the librarians on the 7th floor. And sometimes things get like misshelved.
Yeah.
And so because it was considered a reference book, it might be somewhere on the 7th floor. And he's like, don't worry, you don't have to go up there. Let me call the person and see if they have it. And he gives them the ISBN number. I'm waiting again another like 10 to 15 minutes, reading poetry books, taking pictures, just like listening, doing whatever.
At any point in the story, they gave you microfiche. You looked at the date and you saw Lauren Palmer's date of death.
I would not be surprised if that had been either the day she died or like the day the series had started, because I was like, I'm literally in a fucking Twin Peaks episode right now.
Exactly.
I'm in a fucking short film. What is happening? And so after I'm waiting my 10, 15 minutes, he's like, they don't have it either. And we don't know where it is. There's no solution. Like I can't ask for a book because they say that like they already have
here,
it.
But
it's not
here,
exactly.
Yeah.
So the ghost of a book is there.
Oh my God.
Whoever fucking has it, give it back so I can read it. Because they do have the audiobook on YouTube available for free. That's read by Jennifer Lynch's daughter. And she does do a great reading of it. But the thing is, like, if I'm listening to it, I'm not necessarily paying attention to 100%. And I want to give the book all of my attention. So I may just
buy it?
I wanted to get it for free in the library. I mean, I wasn't going to keep it. I just wanted to read it.
Well, yeah.
And
you
give it back.
To return it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm literally looking at the price and it's like, if you want to use book, it's probably like $20.
Yeah, it's probably reasonable. So I might just end up buying it. But I wanted to read it first before owning it. But, it's fine.
Now, this is a prequel. The book is technically a prequel, right?
Yes, it is the prequel to Twin Peaks, which is why I kind of wanted to read it first and read things in order. And
you've seen Twin Peaks, right?
I haven't actually.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to start my Twin Peaks journey by reading Secret Diary of Laura Palmer, then watch Twin Peaks. Then watch Firewalk with Me, and then watch the second season of Twin Peaks. I think that's the timeline. Because the second season,
but also season 3 of.
Oh, this is season 3.
Technically, the return is the
1
revival.
and 2, and then Firewalk with Me, and then 3.
Yes,
and because it's like the last episode is like the summation of what happens because you can't break the timeline.
I feel like
it's very cyclical.
I personally, from watching Twin Peaks, I feel like you get more satisfaction from watching season 1. Yeah, then reading the book. And then going and watching season 2.
That's what your interpretation is? Yeah. Okay, I might have to do that. I don't know. We'll see whether or not I purchase my thing and remember it because I have a long list of things to buy. I also have been spending too much money that I don't have. I did recently come into a large sum of money, but that's because it was my money.
Did you get sued?
No.
Did you sue someone?
No.
How'd you get a large sum of money? How come I haven't got a piece of it?
Why would you get? It's not even a large sum of money.
This is a 10 front year.
It's 4 digits. That's not a lot of money.
That's a large sum of money for you.
Are you? Oh my God! Whatever.
That was like the 3 things in your list, or is that just one of the?
That was one of the things.
What were the other 2?
So they happen afterwards. So I leave the library defeated, but my head is still high because I'm gonna be hanging out.
You lived a Twin Peaks episode.
I lived a Twin Peaks episode, and I'm living my life. I go to the bus stop. I'm like, okay, waiting for the fucking bus. And as I get to the bus stop, I
saw yourself.
No, I fucking get shoulder checked by a motherfucker on an electric scooter who doesn't even fucking say sorry. So fuck you. Pissed me off so bad. I literally cursed afterwards, and it just made me so mad. So I fucking sit down at the fucking bench at the bus stop because I checked the times. Mm-hmm. The bus I'm gonna get on isn't gonna come for another like 5-6 minutes. I'm
Did
like,
you
whatever.
get shoulder check again?
No. As I'm waiting for the bus, some passerby fucking comes up and is like, oh, greeting or whatever. And he's like, oh, my name is Daniel. What's your name? And I'm like, okay, my name
Are you a Christian?
Is my name.
Do you want to join my cult?
Basically, he's like, oh, I used to be a drug addict or whatever. And then I found Jesus and he saved me.
Didn't this just happen to you a couple last year when you were leaving your job downtown?
Apparently but again, I don't know if it's because a lot of Christians or Catholics, whoever these people are, believe that like people who wear all black or whatever, because I'm wearing the same exact outfit. Well, I wore yesterday.
I will tell you that
just a different texture.
As someone who was in a church, they teach you to prophetize all the time.
Oh, so it's
definitely that, but I don't think it's because you're wearing all black.
Well, this happens several times, and I don't know if it's because of what I wear or because of my face.
I think it's your face,
or because of my glasses. Because I did have
not your glasses.
I had my pierced glasses on yesterday. And I was like,
you know what it is?
Maybe they think it's a sign of the devil. I don't know.
It's your
my piercings.
It's what it is.
Whatever. I have a round face, which means I'm round. Should mean not friendly, whatever. But sometimes I am.
Round does not mean friendly. It means hungry.
That's fucked up. That's not what that means. Also, I am getting a little bit cheekbone back because another small win. I have lost a little bit of weight, which is awesome.
That sounds awful.
So he then asked if he could pray for me after the greetings.
Yes?
And I said, no, thank you. I'm all good. And he's like, just remember Jesus loves you. And while I'm listening to his tangent about him like being revived by Jesus or whatever, I start to smell his BO. And I'm just like, oh, sister, you're not wearing any perfume. You're not wearing any deodorant.
That's rough.
And then as I like, we say goodbye or whatever, I put my headphones on. I'm just like, I'm over today. I'm done. I just want to go home.
That's rough.
I don't even get to go home until later today.
Jesus saved you from being a drug addict, but not using aluminum?
But Jesus said, actually, you can't wear aluminum deodorant. I feel like there's lessons. There's multitudes. There's lessons to learn here, people, okay? And you're only going to learn it
here. You cannot be a recovering drug addict without using deodorant. Come on.
I feel like that's like
you've put worse shit in your body.
You really have.
Than aluminum. Like,
I don't know.
It's not bad.
Again, it was like a really hot, humid day.
No, there's no excuses. Sorry, there is no excuses.
Put deodorant on, sisters. Deodorant, cologne, in that order.
Jesus actually made deodorant.
He doesn't even get like a block down, and there's someone who's like a street photographer.
They died.
A street photographer, and he does the same spiel again. He's like, "Hey, my name is Daniel. I'm here talking about Jesus," and I don't know what the rest of the conversation is because then at that point I put on my headphones and the bus finally came.
He's the one underneath the bus.
He was underneath the bus, and then mind you, the shenanigans don't stop there because why? Another shenanigan that happened to me.
Oh my god.
The day before, I got on the right route. No, I got on the right route, but the wrong bus. Because I had ended up in Cockrell Hill, which is 45 minutes outside of Dallas.
I saw your Instagram post and I'm like, what the fuck is she doing out there? There's nothing out there but houses.
It's the boonies.
Yeah. I was like, maybe John and you were having a nice day trip. That's what I thought. But I was like, why are all the places Crocker Hill?
Why? So I thought the bus that I was getting on
what time did you get home?
Was only I got home like at 3 or 4, but that was because after John had picked me up from the train station, we had gone to get pizza afterwards. So it was a long, and mind you, I had got off of work at noon. I didn't get to see John until like fucking 2:30. I was on the bus for an hour. So
when did you realize that you were all going to the wrong?
Once we went across the bridge, all the way down Jefferson, literally from Jefferson, starting in Oak Cliff to Cockrell Hill.
So you realized too late then.
I was like, oh, I can't get on. I'm just gonna stay on because I don't know. You
don't know where you're gonna end up.
I don't know where I'm gonna end up. And we basically the Cockrell Hill station was kind of just like a Greyhound station that had literally only 2 other routes on it. But the reason why
did the driver go, ma'am, where's your stop? You've been on this for about an hour. He looked
at me and I was just like, girl, I'm not getting off for a while. It's just me and you. Literally at one point, it was only me and him on the bus.
Oh, no.
One of the passengers, once we're going back towards Dallas, had gone up off the bus and the ashiest, darkest butt cheeks I ever seen in my life. Oh. His pants were below his fucking ass. Didn't pick up his pants until he was off the bus.
Well, how do you think the ash gets in there?
I guess the air, the pollution. But the reason why I thought that I could just hop on and get over there and get to my where I wanted to be, was because some of the other routes that also are along the same route, but
they intersect.
Yes, but they're the same stop but different routes.
Yeah,
it's because 3 of the other routes don't. They stop at West End and then they make a left
and they go back
and continue to downtown and then go into East Dallas. Yeah. That's not what this route did. I saw all of Oak Cliff. I saw a little bit of Bishop Arts, and I ended up at Cockrell Hill.
You're like, I've never seen this place over here before.
No, it was so funny. I literally saw the place that we went to for my birthday 2 months ago.
No fucking way.
I mean, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, we really are. We are in Oak Cliff. And it was so funny. It literally felt like parts of like Houston and Cyprus and then Mexico because also, mind you, everything's everything's bright fucking colors.
Everything there's sepia toned.
Literally, the filter turned yellow. My eyes glazed over. The fucking soundtracks from Breaking Bad. You were in the movie
Sicario for a minute.
Yes, literally. Every other fucking block, I shit you not, and there was 4 near each other. There was the fucking quinceañera dress shop. There was like cheese quinceañera dresses.
Did I tell you what I did to a quinceañera recently?
You went to one?
No, I went to North Park. And I went to go quickly buy something.
Did you see someone in a quinceañera dress?
I saw in a quinceañera dress and I said out loud, that's the ugliest dress I've ever seen.
No, Sergio.
I felt bad, but it was but it was so bad.
What color was it?
It was, okay, the color wasn't nice. It was just the construction of the dress. Was it just the dress? It was the construction of the dress. It was horrible. It was like a lilac.
Okay,
and it was like, that's a pretty dress. The color wasn't bad. It was just the dress.
Did it fit her right? Oh, no.
She was too small for it.
Oh, no.
And it seemed like the dress was wearing her.
So she was...
I felt, no. I did not feel bad. She needed to hear it.
No, it was her special day, Sergio. You can't do that.
No.
Sorry. I would have cried and then gotten my chambelanes to beat Sergio up. And then we would have taken pictures of him.
Abby. Oh my God. This is the first time I did it. Cecilia.
I'm scared.
Those Edgars would have had a hard time taking me down.
I did see 2 Edgars recently at Target, and they are getting smaller.
No,
they're getting smaller and skinnier. They have no meat on them.
No, like, you're not drinking beer anymore? What's going on?
They're sober. It's because they're vaping now. They're vaping. They're on a nicotine. It's an appetite suppressant. Guys, I'm saying this in all seriousness with love and peace. Everybody needs to get fatter now. We're in the Ozempic area. We're in the Ozempic era. Bitches are looking scary thin.
Well,
respectfully,
for men. So
what?
Okay. You know how the medical industry caters to give positive side effects about things to men?
Yeah, right? You get fucking boner pills.
You get everything catered to you, right?
You get fucking hair plugs, minoxidil.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, literally everything.
And like, you can literally not even fight with your doctor. You literally just like, hey, I want this. They give it to you. No, like, no biggie.
Tell me why. Pause 1 second. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a whatever. I was on
worst boy band ever.
Worst cover band ever. Fucking what? Me.
Yeah, you're a boy.
I guess I'm him today. I was on X the Everything app, but bane of my fucking existence.
You were an ecstasy app?
I was on X the Everything app, the bane of my existence. And this person was talking about how they were a furry, mind you. They were talking
They had
about
a convention here recently, right?
event. Oh yeah, Furry Fest.
Yeah, Furry Fest. That's what it
Yes,
was.
they were here. I remember.
Did you attend?
No, I saw them last year though. There was a lot of blue, lots of blues, lots of blue
blues?
suits. Yes,
Really?
that was the color that was going on yesterday. They were nice. They're not. What?
I don't know why this art is like blue for boy.
Blue for boy. Yes, lots of they.
I don't understand why that was so hard for me to say.
That was your wow. Oh, I was at your first thought.
I had a stroke.
BBB. And they were like consolidating their medicine and taking it out of their prescribed medication, mind you, out of the bottles and into baggies. And they had like a big ass container of them. And it was a bunch of like Zoloft and Xanax and Adderall, lots of painkillers. I don't know what.
This guy was a drug dealer.
I don't know what illnesses or diseases or health conditions this person has. But then they have a post quote retweeting it that has a big like rubber banded of plastic closed syringes to dispense medication. They're kind of like the Ozempic Wegovy ones, but it's not.
Injector pins?
Of injector pins, yeah. But it's not insulin. It's not GLP-1. And then they talk about how
it's just liquid.
It's easy to get prescribed it.
Yeah.
Because one, I guess they are male presenting. I think he was him. And then it's apparently it makes you so super horny you like pass out.
So testosterone?
It's not testosterone. It's some other medication. And literally he retweets that one again and is like, I had asked my doctor if they could prescribe this to me because it gets you super horny or whatever. And the doctor was like, hell yeah, absolutely, we can do that to you. So you're telling me
how old is this person?
I think they're like early 20s. Early 20s, if not like late 20s.
Well, here's the thing. Well, here's my concern. Why are younger men having hard time? Why are they getting erectile dysfunction?
I've heard of this. So one of the things that I believe could be is one, microplastics, two,
porn addictions. I think it's just mostly that.
It could be porn addictions. And then three, maybe environment, or again, like you're so stuck in the fantasy that like quote unquote real people don't do it for you anymore.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, here's my thing. So they're marketing GLP-1s now as growing your dick.
What?
So for if you want a bigger dick, stick a GLP-1.
Just because losing.
I'm like, and this is what I thought. Oh, so we're just boosting men who've never been able to see their penis before?
Yes.
That's it.
That's the only thing.
They've lost weight, so now they can look at their penis.
Now you can see it, yeah. Girl, lift up the fupa, you can see it. Literally get in the mirror, lift up that belly.
Just get some good lighting and lift up the fupa.
Good lighting, exactly. Trim a little bit.
Trim a little bit, and then you can see your little mushroom.
You don't need to take a GLP-1. Also, it's not going to make your dingling bigger.
No,
you're just losing weight. Exactly.
Yeah, that's your dick size. If your penis is small, just get a penile implant.
Sister is the motion of the ocean. It's not the size of the boat. Depending on who you're asking, because some people say size matters. Some people they are size queens. Tell me why when I was dating when I was a teenager, this person was also like,
you cannot seriously say dating with a serious face as a teenager.
Well, the thing, it was like Tinder, right, or whatever, but it was like you were talking, but like you never went on a date in real life, so it's like basically dating. This person was like,
you were catfish. Is this what you were talking about the other day? Okay, this is a whole. Well, I still think you were catfished.
Oh, by the girl?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think you were catfished.
I think her name was Jasmine. I don't.
Did you ever see a picture of her?
Yeah.
Multiple?
Yes.
Did you ever talk to her face to face?
She was in Florida. How am I gonna talk to her face to face? I don't think we FaceTimed ever.
You were catfished.
I don't.
You were talking to a 53-year-old man in Florida. And West Palm Beach.
That was all on the app Kick that had a lot of that was a separate grooming guys, raise your hand if you were groomed.
Did you meet this Jasmine on what is it? Omegle?
On Omegle? No.
She asked for SNL
ASL. That's how you know you're old as fucking. We're definitely getting groomed online. No, so the person that I was talking to when I was a teenager, they were on like a weight loss fitness journey.
Weight Watchers?
Weight loss fitness journey.
So Weight Watchers.
No, when did I say Weight Watchers?
No, I'm just assuming. No, because that was the popular program.
When I was a teenager, they were just eating less junk food and working out.
So they weren't on a program; they were just exercising.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But you said make it sound like they were in on a fat camp situation.
No.
And by the way, Weight Watchers have been a thing even before Oprah came. Oprah just made it popular.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Regardless, I don't know what the fuck tyrant you're on. This a similar sentiment had happened.
I was on I'm a Weight Watcher survivor. I'm actually not. The next documentary,
the WWS. He had shared a similar sentiment where it was like, whoa, my thing got bigger because I lost weight. And literally, when I tell you, because he would send pictures, it looked the same. Sister, there was no difference.
No, your just fupa got smaller.
Your fupa just got smaller. And this too can happen to you. If you just lose weight, you can fool yourself into thinking your thing is big.
Oh, man.
One of my friends tells me often, he has a spiritually long penis. And you know what?
Spiritually long?
20 inches. I know.
Why would you want 20 inch or real life or
ask him, not me. I don't know. I think it's just I think it's
anything
just a
above
fantasy
10
thing.
is just why? I
don't know.
No, I would even say like above 7. Why would you want anything huge?
Size queens. Not me. Not I. What else? Oh.
Why would you want anything bigger than 3?
You know what? I think 2 is good for me. Girl, whatever size of shape you are, you'll find someone who loves you. It's okay.
Don't show them your dick first.
Yeah, save that for
yourself.
Yes.
Save it until it's too late where they can't back out.
Exactly. When y'all are in the bedroom and then they're like,
once you have legal papers, they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, put a ring on it first. Not a cock ring, a regular wedding ring.
Just say you're saving yourself for
marriage. Yeah. And they'll be like, oh, that's cute. And then you trap them.
And then it's too late because they fell in love with you.
Exactly. They're going to love you and your penis of any size.
They should make a comedy that here's my idea. It's a romantic comedy.
Yes.
Where that scenario happens. But then the question is, I don't want my kids to have small penises.
Why are we worrying?
And the comedy ensues.
I don't like that.
And we could call it Dick and Jane. Just like Jim Carrey movie, the awful Jim Carrey movie.
I don't think we should be worrying about the genitals of your future children. I think that's weird. I think that's weirdo behavior, in my opinion. I don't even think that's not even a good idea for a sitcom either. You fucking freak.
First of all, it wouldn't be greenlit for a sitcom.
Oh, no,
movie?
Not.
Yeah, I think it would be
no
hilarious.
Fucking way.
Yeah,
no way.
Because then...
By who? Tubi? Maybe.
Sure, why
Tubi
not?
Movie. Guys, if you want me to direct a Tubi movie, let me know.
If you want to jerk it to Tubi?
If you want me to be a producer.
Oh, I thought you said if you want me to jerk it to Tubi.
If you want me to
I'm
make
like, what the hell is there on Tubi to jerk it to?
If you want me to make a movie on Tubi, let me know.
Don't you feel like we were talking about this awful filmmaker?
Yes.
Should we mention my name?
No. I don't want to get sued.
Yeah, I don't want his persona to come after me.
No,
I'm actually afraid of his persona.
No, he's fucking scary.
I feel like his stuff belongs on Tubi.
Absolutely. That's a Tubi original right there.
Tubi originals.
Tubi originals.
There's a ton of them.
There's so many and they're all...
But I think he has
there's some diamonds in the rough, I will say.
Like what?
I haven't seen any yet. Oh, you know what?
You can't say there's diamonds in the rough if you can't name anything. That is.
I don't really watch anything on streaming. I'm not gonna lie. My ass stays on YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. I put creators first. We need to talk about the Mario movie before we skedaddle.
Before we wrap.
I didn't know we were on a fucking film set. Jesus Christ. We're so professional. You're too comfortable right now. Also, fuck you.
Sorry. You're literally... Your story about your e-date just made me like have secondhand embarrassment that I have to cover my crotch and I have to sink into my couch.
And your fucking shitty ass socks that you can see the soles through. I want my wiki feet. I want to be at least a 5 on a wiki feet. What do you want me on wiki feet?
At least a 3. Because I would just, how many stars are we talking about though?
I think it's at a 10.
Oh, then I have crusty feet. No, I would want to be at 5 because I just want to be average feet.
I don't think you could be at a 5. You know what? Maybe I can't be at a 5. You know what?
With your fucking talent,
That's fucked up. Fuck you, but you're a 0.2.
I have like petite feet.
You do not have. You have fucking fat feet. You have wide fucking monsters. You have fucking steak feet.
So I will say, I've recently found out that I've been wearing the wrong size shoe.
You just found that out?
For the longest time in my life.
When you did that machine
Apparently,
at the store?
I need to buy wide E shoes.
Yes, you have wide feet. Did you not know that?
I thought they were petite.
You're not,
like,
sister,
that's not even a joke.
Sister,
I literally thought I had petite
You're
feet.
lying to me right now. There's no way you thought those were fucking
this is
petite feet.
These are our toddler's foot.
You're so demure. Oh my god!
What were we talking about? Oh, Super Mario.
So yesterday, after all of my shenanigans,
well, let's not say the time.
We went to see the Mario movie.
Yes. Initial thoughts. Other than we hate Chris Pratt.
Fuck Chris Pratt.
Because we need to go on a tangent, but we can take that to the end.
Okay. The movie itself was, and I also just tweeted this out too because we were three of like maybe 10 adults in the theater max, and we were the only adults who were not parents and did not have a child with them. The movie was just okay.
Yeah, it was
It was literally just all right. And I think out of 5, I gave it a 3 because it was just okay.
Yeah.
It was nothing memorable. I don't really like spoilers if you care at an hour, 51 minutes for this, or 51 seconds. I don't like that Bowser, quote unquote, gets rehabbed as in his character and then does a 180 when he gets reunited with his son.
He regresses within 2 minutes.
Literally, I think he either could have taught his son that
revenge is not the answer.
That revenge is not the answer, or that just because we're bad doesn't mean we're evil. Like the fucking
or just because we're perceived as evil doesn't mean we're bad.
Yeah. Like the fucking bad guys rehab club in Bob the Builder. Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes, we got there together
because Bowser was also makes a cameo. Yes, Felix, whatever. Fix it, Felix.
No, but that's one of the characters in the movie's Wreck-It Ralph.
The movie's Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, Bowser's in that.
Because it is a good message. Because I don't think necessarily Bowser is an evil guy, but we see Bowser Jr. fucking. He's an asshole.
Yeah, he is an asshole.
I also feel like Bowser Jr. is a great villain, but I don't like that his fucking voice actor did him injustice. I think we should have had either an actual kid or someone who knows how to do.
I don't want a child.
Well, even then, someone who knows how to do kind of like a jokey,
like a childish voice,
a jokey kid voice. Yeah, and I can't even think off the top of my head an actor.
Teenager.
And and we don't have fucking teen Bowser.
Yeah.
We only have Bowser and Bowser Jr.
Yeah,
and Kid Bowser. But Kid Bowser is Bowser when he was a baby.
Do you want me to read my letterbox?
I need to do my letterbox too. I'm gonna do it right now.
So I said it might be the worst movie I have watched this year. Again,
and we're only in April, mind you.
We're only in April. It's also been a very slow movie year.
Yes.
So I said again, the most Italian thing about the movie was the pizza I had while watching it. Don't cast Chris Pratt anymore. Should have just focused on Princess Peach and gotten rid of Mario. It should have just honestly been the Princess Peach movie. I would have gone watch it too.
I don't think it should have been Super Mario Galaxy. I think it just should have been Mario 2 or something along the lines, because we also discussed this to me, you and John afterwards, that there was just it almost felt like there were too many references crammed in within, 90 minutes? How much?
90 minutes, but it seemed like all the references were crammed. Other than the music.
Yeah.
The
score
was
amazing.
Really good. It's all Mario music, so it's really good.
Exactly. Also, the Super Mario Galaxy OST, brilliant. Yeah. Really good.
But it seemed like all the Nintendo references were made at the last 30 minutes.
It either felt like they were an afterthought, or they were they
were very much felt.
Or when they were making it, they didn't know which way to go, and why we have so many almost whiplashes of why are we getting Super Mario Odyssey with the little fucking Mexican skulls there? But that's the only reference we get to.
Well, we also got the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I was going to say, that's not the only reference we get to Odyssey. There's 3 of them.
Yeah.
But then we also get, of course, Super Mario Galaxy references where we see the Lumas, Rosalina.
Well, we also got Star Fox references.
Well, Star Fox is there for some reason. Game & Watch is there. We have
Wart, which I think is a Donkey Kong character.
Yes, he's a Donkey Kong character.
No, I'm surprised no Link reference, and that movie's coming out too.
Oh fuck, it is.
There is a Legend of Zelda movie coming out.
I really hope that it's done better and not by Illumination. And
no,
like,
it is Illumination movie.
Whatever. Yeah. And it's not that they're not necessarily bad like animators. I feel like the animation was fluid. It was nice. Expressive you can be. Yeah. Jack Black did an okay job as Bowser. Again, he's more just does Jack Black than Bowser.
Yeah. But at least I can take that because at least he has the personification of Bowser.
Yes.
Of what I imagine, because he lacks a character really in the games.
Yes.
But what I would imagine, like a comedic take on Bowser,
absolutely. He's
right?
He's a bad guy, but he's not evil.
He's not doing a voice.
Absolutely.
But Chris Pratt doesn't do a voice, nor does he personify the character of Mario at all.
The same thing in the same vein as well as like Charlie Day I like Charlie Day as an actor, not necessarily as a voice actor.
No.
He just did okay because it's like I'm not necessarily hearing Luigi.
Exactly.
I'm hearing Charlie Day play
Luigi. But I'd rather take him as Luigi than Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt, it's hard to not hear and see him when you're watching a Mario movie.
You know what I'm just picturing the whole time?
I'm not here to fucking listen to Chris Pratt. I want to see a fucking Mario movie.
And like I think he says Mamma Mia literally once.
He also says wahoo way too many times.
Yeah.
And he's the guy who fucking voices Mario is still alive. Why didn't we fucking have him? This is the same thing we talked about when we talked about the last one.
The Mario voice actor got replaced in the games as well?
Yes.
Right. So,
but you could have given the fucking thing to his replacement.
Exactly.
Also, Anya Taylor-Joy does an okay job as Princess Peach.
I think like out of all the voice actors we complain about in this movie, particularly, she's the least one I want to complain about.
Her and Rosalina did. It's an acceptable job.
Yeah. I just hope the cameo we got that at the end, I just hope it's an actual Southern accent in that movie. But I know they're not going to do it.
No, they're not. I would want our next princess to have a tan. I don't want her to be whitewashed. That's not going to happen. And I think it would be fun for her to have some kind of accent.
Yeah. Southern.
Yeah, wherever. Because she's from the Flower Kingdom, I believe. Something like that.
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah. It was mediocre. But I will say the movie that we said we were going to see last time, The Bride, blew me out of the water.
Yeah, The Bride was
literally
good.
Sucked and fucked me sideways.
I don't understand why that movie got mixed reviews.
I don't understand why. And you continue.
I think what a lot of people expected was the movie's literally titled The Bride.
Yes.
So I didn't expect to be focused on Frankenstein at all.
Yeah.
He was more of a side character.
Even in the trailers, and you can't even say the trailers lied to you, we see the focus on her. On Ida / the bride.
Right. So a lot of the complaints I saw was that it didn't focus a lot on Frankenstein at all. I was like, but it wasn't supposed to.
It's not supposed to.
Nor is it a feminist take on Frankenstein. It's a feminist take on the character of the bride.
Yes,
which
literally.
She's always been a side character to Frankenstein.
Yeah.
So it was nice seeing side character.
She's always been an accessory.
Been thrown up and thrown out to be the front lead.
Given a voice.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. I think, and again, maybe it's when I think of people complaining about it, I see maybe it being seen as a lesser version of fucking what's his name's Romero's. Is it Romero? No. What the fuck is his name? Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, yes.
His Frankenstein. And I guess because they coincided and came out very close to each other, that people feel like
months apart. Literally.
People who are Frankenstein brain more necessarily because of Jacob Elordi.
Exactly, yeah.
And because of the almost humanization / infantilization of Frankenstein in that movie, that they were kind of given whiplash or were just like taken aback by this one.
Because it's just two different takes of two different characters. Though.
Absolutely. There's two different characters, two different movies who, sort of have the same character. And again, I don't even fucking like what's his face, but he did a great job as Frankenstein.
You don't like Christian Bell?
I don't like Christian Bell.
Really? What is it? Is Batman? It's not good?
And I don't know.
He is one of the best live action Batmans.
I will agree with that. I think it's just because of American Psycho tainted for me.
Oh, gotcha.
Because
that's such a movie that came out so long
ago. I just don't like him as a person. And again, I don't know where his beef comes from, but even John's like, you don't even
one-sided beef.
No, it really is, because he's a talented actor, but I just don't fucking like him. And even John's like, you didn't even like Christian Bale. And I was like, I know, but this movie was so good. And again, if you think about it from like a feminist or just like a movie appreciator, a film connoisseur, and you think about Mary Shelley and her works, it feels so romantic and goth, and that there's no way that if you aren't thinking of Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, there's no way that you can't enjoy this movie.
One thing I really liked about it is like what you just said. It has a romantic goth feel to that.
They literally die for each other,
and like. It takes place in a little bit more of a modern setting than the original Frankenstein takes place.
Yes,
and
we're in the 1930s. To have that
feeling, it's a really good made movie. And also, like, I don't want to mansplain, but the way that the bride comes about and the way she kind of develops into her own person.
Yes.
It kind of like, it's interesting to kind of compare it to nuisance of female sexual assault, nuances of sexual assault, and
yes, there's so many motifs in the movie about that, and that we see secondhand and are referenced to and alluded to. Because my favorite example of it is how the big main goth guy cuts out all the girls' tongues.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we see it at the end, the girls feeding him the tongues.
Yeah. And then my favorite thing about it is that she's pretty much gaslighted to since she becomes a bride to
Frankenstein lies to her the entire time.
And then she like, well, I still want to be my own person, but my way.
Exactly.
But she also still loves him. It's a weird like nuances of sexual assault and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
And I think it's very like, it's a very touch and go matter, but I think it's done in a very clever way and a very smart way.
There's a lot of layers done to it, and I think Maggie Gyllenhaal did an excellent job. I wish the movie were longer, and I wish some other things were explained, because there is a part where like a detective comes in, and then the detective secretary,
that kind of seemed like an afterthought, right?
And then I'm like, where the fuck does this tie in with the plot? But apparently our protagonist knows him from something, and they slept together or whatever, and he was a piece of shit the entire time. And I wish he does get his due diligence, but it's off screen, because he does admit to his crimes, which a lot of cops get away with. And he's like, you know what, I did do her. He admits to them that he did do Ida wrong when she was living, and that he should have told them more. But you know, he was a dirty cop. I really enjoyed it, and I hope to see more movies like that come to this theater. Scarlett's just grumping. She's just like, fuck y'all. Stop being feminist. Okay, Scarlett. Anti-feminist ass dog.
No comment.
No comment from our producer or from our
owner,
our one audience member. But that was really, I think I did give it 4 out of 5, and it was only
really good.
It was only 4 out of 5 because there was some parts of it that
you wish were a little bit more developed,
that were either more developed or like came out of nowhere to me. And I try not to be someone who's like need things explained to me, but I just felt like some of it was just murky in terms,
too offhanded.
Yeah. Like the timeline of it was confusing to me, because they talk about movies that came out in the 1931,
I think they're all fictionalized movies though.
Yeah, they're all fictionalized movies, but it's supposed to take place in the 1930s. But we talk about movies that the Frankenstein enjoys in later years. So that part,
I truly just think you're dumb, and you couldn't just.
No, I'm not dumb. I'm a little bit, but
the movie takes place in 1936.
Yeah. But they talk about movies that came out in 1937.
I think you're just dumb.
And it's literally quoted in it. And I'm like, how are we in this year? And this movie comes out later. That doesn't make sense.
I disagree.
That small timeline continuity.
But that's also kind of saying like you believe Frankenstein is real.
No, the reason why is because it kind of took me out of it, because I was so in the movies. And then like, you know, the female,
he mentioned something, you were going, what?
The female detective mentions it because she uses it as evidence to figure out where spots
they're going next.
Yeah, where Frankenstein and the bride are going. And so that kind of took me out of it, and I was like, all right, whatever. 1 point off. Fuck you, Sergio.
All right. Do you want to wrap this up?
Sister, I gotta pee. What is anything you're loving or you're hating this week?
I'm hating Chris Pratt as usual.
Fuck Chris Pratt. Me, low-key, I'm hating Texas.
I think we all do.
Yeah. I think that
just made me think of the Victoria Justice meme. I think we all sing.
I think we're all singers, actually. No, literally. I don't know. There's just too many things. And I don't want to say there's a lot of things that are pissing me off, but it's just like work, people. I want money. I don't have money.
Fucking sucks in general.
I wish I could make money off my art. Also, I do want to I want to write a book. Not write a book. I want to make a poetry book. And I want
to copy me.
I know. But where's your fucking memoir?
It's being written as it right
Where's
now.
your manuscript?
It's on my computer.
Anyways, keep an eye out for my poetry book coming out 2027.
Bye.